Hi guys and welcome to DIY Ideas. Today we have this new video about this single loop scarf. So it's a simple scarf, you just wear it once around your neck and it's a full loop. This is a really nice pattern. It's beautiful, but it's very simple. It looks as if it's knitted. You can see these little V's here. And so it looks like right stitches in knitting, but it's actually crocheted. And so for that, we kind of just poke the hook in a little different than we usually do, but it's a beautiful pattern. It's really tight, very compact. And how I do that, which wool I use, which hook, by the way, the wool's really cute. I'll show you now. Have fun. Okay guys, so this is the wool. It's called Super Big Color by Wolle Rödel. It is 53% wool and 47% acrylic. 100 grams and 100 meters. And it's meant for size 10 to 12 crocheting hooks. I'm going to use my size 10 here. There it is. And you can see here what it looks like. It's a really beautiful color fade. You have some yellows and pinks, some grays and like earth tones. And you can see here the wool is kind of like wrapped within itself. It just looks really pretty. And there's some more colorful or some brighter pinks here, and it feels really nice as well. I'm going to take off the label here and we'll do a little loop scarf. And so I'm going to start with some chain stitches. I'm going to grab the middle of the ball here. I wanted to grab the middle, but it actually kind of came apart from the outside already, so no problem. We'll just start from the outside. So we'll start here with some chain stitches. We will do 40 to start with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is what it looks like. You can see the hook really works really well with this wool. The size is great. We have 12, 13, I'm going to do this until 40. Okay, so here we are. Now we have 40 chain stitches. You can kind of see that the first color fade is slowly starting to happen. So it kind of starts with this like gray or beige color, and then we're now getting a slightly, pinker color. And so what we do here is we're going to put it in a circle, but we have to make sure that all the stitches are nice and up top, so there's no twists within these chain stitches. And so I'm going to go into the first stitch, and then I just pull the thread through these 2 stitches. And so now it's already a circle. It's a loop. And as you can see, there's no twists within these stitches. So I'm going to take 1 chain stitch here for height, and then I go all the way around in single crochets. So poke through, pull the thread, you have 2 on the hook, and then pull it through both. Okay, so poke through, pull the thread, have 2 on the hook, and then pull the thread through both loops. So we do this all the way around. All the way around we do single crochets. This is what it looks like. And so here we have the first row done. And what it looks like, you can see here. So you see the single crochets in every single stitch. Very simple, lovely color fade here. And so here we are at the end of the first row. This is the first single stitch here of the first row. And what we do here now, I'm going to show you how to connect. And so I'm going to go and start the pattern now that we saw earlier. If I were to continue doing single crochets, I would just go in here underneath these 2 threads up top and this little V here up top. I would just go through both, and then we would just continue crocheting in single crochets. But we're going to do something different here. So you can see this is the stitch, right? This is the bottom part. So you can see this little V here. This one's kind of vertical, the other one's like kind of diagonal here. And so that's what the single crochet is. It's kind of here between my thumbs. And so that's where I go into the middle. And you can see where I'm coming out here. So I go between these 2, this little V, and I come through at the back, and then I pull the thread through and then do a single crochet just like we were doing. The only thing that has changed is now where we poke into. And so this is how you create that look, that it looks like you were knitting right stitches. So we poke in, we pull the thread through in between this little V, and then we do the single crochet. Pull it out and pull it through both. Okay, and you can see how now the little V's are just exactly right on top of each other. So this is what it looks like after a few. I'm going to show you here just for comparison what it would look like if you do a regular single crochet. So you just go in where you usually would, so just below these two horizontal threads here. And so what happens then is that the little V is just slightly to the side of the other V, so they're not right on top of each other. It's a little harder to poke through here because it's a little tighter there, and so you need a little more pressure. It's not like you have to, drill through with your hook, but it's just a little harder to find your way there. And yeah, it just looks very different. I think it looks really cute. And here I continue doing some more. And so I'm going to continue doing this in spirals. So I'm not doing any connections between these rows. They're very short in terms of height, so it doesn't really matter. You won't really see this at the end. So you just continue crocheting even if you're going over the connection of the rows. So here again, we can see some more color fade. So we earlier had some more intense pink, and now we are adding some more like beige or like a cream color. Okay, I'm going to continue doing this row until the end, and then I'll show you guys an update. All right, so here we are. I was going to show you actually how to continue at the end of the row, but honestly, I kind of continued crocheting and I didn't even notice that it was the end of the row. And so, yeah, it's not hard to continue doing this. As you see, I kind of forgot. This is the beginning thread here, and I would kind of just put it through into this little hole that we have there. Other than that, I kind of forgot what I was doing, and as you can see, you can't see that I'm switching the rows here on top at all. It's a very even upper corner, and so I'm not going to open this up again. So yeah, you don't really notice at all that you're continuing to crochet over the rows. Okay, so here is my next update for you guys. So you can see what the pattern looks like here. I think it looks really nice how the little V's kind of go right into each other. You can see this even better here because you have different colors in every row, and that just looks really nice. I think the color fade was great. And so here we are ready with the scarf, and I used the whole ball. You can see how nice the pattern looks, how cute it looks. And here we are at the very end of the scarf. This is, the last little bit. And so I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to pull it tighter. And then I take my hook. I go into the stitch of the row before, and I pull the thread through. And then I take it backwards. And I will go into this last stitch here. And I pull the thread through again. And with that, you have a very similar looking stitch as the others. So I'm just gonna kind of put these threads away, and then the scarf is actually done. And so you can see here it's maybe 22 centimeters high. And it's a really nice thickness. I think the wool is awesome for scarves like these. And so if you kind of scrunch it together like this, maybe it's 2 or 3 times kind of wrapped around your neck. And yeah, really warm, really cozy. I think this turned out really, really well. And because you kind of go in deeper with these stitches, with this pattern, usually I would have gone, maybe here, but I go in deeper. So it's a little more compact, it's denser, which means it's also warmer, obviously. And yeah, I think that turned out really, really nicely. I love this wool. The colors look awesome. And yeah, I hope that you guys liked watching this video. If you would like to watch more, please visit my channel and subscribe for free. You'll always be the first one to be informed about a new video. Please share this video with your friends and see you next time.